Okay, so I'm going to show you a game I wrote in 7th grade for a school project. This was either written in 1996 in the fall or in the spring of 97. I don't remember which, depending on when the project was actually done. The topic was Greek mythology, and the game is about loosely, the story of Persephone. So let's go ahead and start it up. First, we have to mount the C drive in DOS to our local drive. Change there. You can see we have some files there. We'll start up the game. So this was written in QBASIC DOS. So here's the title screen. Not much to it. Kind of the main menu. If you go to help, it just shows you a little bit about each level, kind of the story behind it, and some of the keys, to quit and whatnot. So first level, you're Persephone and you're picking flowers, evidently in Sicily. The second level, Persephone's been taken to the underworld and you're Cupid and you have to shoot Hades with an arrow. And then after each level, you kind of answer questions about Greek mythology. So let's go ahead and play the first level here. So you can see this lovely ASCII art here. You control this little thing, it's supposed to be Persephone picking these flowers. So I kind of chose these in the extended ASCII character set, the thing that I thought most looked like a flower and most looked like a little person. So you can see there's a time limit on this first level, and basically you're just trying to get as many flowers as you can. Kind of pretty simplistic. But the more flowers you get, the less questions you have to answer at the end of the level about Greek mythology. So we'll I think it's every 10 flowers you get, you reduce the number of questions by 1. So we'll just try and we'll leave a few questions, but it's actually not that difficult to get to where you have no questions to answer, but we'll leave a couple. The best strategy is to kind of go row by row and just hold down the button and just sweep across the rows, and get as many flowers as you can. So you can see there's like a delay, just the way the sound works in QBASIC. There's kind of a delay between the time you actually visually get the flower and the time it beeps. Especially if you get a lot of flowers at once, there's like a big delay. So, all right, we'll let it run down here, so we have to answer 2 questions. There, our time is up. So here's a question. So I'm actually going to, I don't remember some of these questions, so I'm actually looking at the source code here just to search the answers. Okay, so evidently this answer is Dionysus, Vulcan. So I'm just searching the source code here. His sign is evidently the quail. So here's the second level. There's only 2 levels because it was a project, so I didn't have a lot of time to, make more, I guess. So in this level, there's Hades' carriage, and you have to shoot arrows at it. You can see he's got a little health bar at the bottom right there. And I think the help said that if you get run over by his carriage, you add questions that you have to answer. But I don't think there's any way to actually reduce the number of questions, so I think at minimum you're going to have to answer 5 questions. And you also have a limited number of arrows here. So basically you have to get his health all the way down before you run out of arrows. Although, let's just try this. If you run out of arrows, I'm trying to remember what happens. Okay, I guess you die and you just start the level over again. So we'll actually try this time to get him down without getting run over at all. I missed him. What a waste. I don't even know if I have enough arrows now to get him. But you can see when you start shooting with arrows, he kind of slows down. I don't think that was intentional. It's just the way the program works. So, but it's kind of to your advantage. I don't think I can get him. So we're probably going to have to play this again. Come on. Okay, yeah, we have to start over, so sorry about that. I do want to show him running me over, just so I can... I guess it's better to come up here for that. He keeps appearing too far away. Obviously where he appears is random. Okay, so there, he ran me over, so you can see the questions jumped up to 6. And like I said, I don't think there's a way to actually decrease the number of questions, so we're stuck with 6 for this. Hopefully we can actually beat it here without running out of arrows this time. I always find it's best to stay in the middle of the screen so you can kind of try and get to him no matter where he appears. Oh, that's a good one. Oh gosh, 6 arrows. I'm not going to even try on that one, he's too far away. Don't want to risk missing him. Oh, okay, I got run over, but... did I get him? Okay, I did get him that time. God of the Underworlds. Or Underworld. Well, that's Hades. I do know that one. Artemis. Gonna have to search the code for that one. Artemis. Diana. Vesta. Hestia. Persephone's mother. Well, that was right in the story. Demeter. Artemis. Didn't we just have that question? Yeah, so obviously I didn't do any checks in these questions to actually make sure that they don't ask you the same question twice. Panic. Pan. Okay, it asked me the same one again. And here's kind of the end screen. The last screen. It just kind of tells you what happens at the end of the story of Persephone. So that's it. And it actually just restarts the game. And you actually can't quit from the main menu, which was definitely an oversight. You actually have to go back into the first level and hit Q to quit. So, and that's it. So yeah, pretty simplistic game, but like I said, I was in 7th grade, so. So I will put a link in the description to my website where you can download this game and play it in DOSBox if you feel so inclined. Thanks for watching.